This is Andrew Jordan from Nodewise CPA. In this video, we're talking about the Vision Traction Organizer as part of our series on the EOS system. When you start with EOS, the very first tool you're introduced to is the Vision Traction Organizer, or the VTO. This is one of the most powerful parts of the whole system because it forces you to slow down and answer some really fundamental questions. Who are we? Where are we going? And how are we going to get there? On the surface, those sound simple, but in practice, a lot of companies never really get clear on these things. They're so busy working in the day-to-day that the bigger picture stays fuzzy. The Vision Traction Organizer brings structure to this process. It's divided into two sides, the vision side and the traction side. The vision side is about the long-term picture, your values, your core focus, and your 10-year target, your marketing strategy, and your 3-year picture. The traction side is about bringing it down to earth, your 1-year plan, your quarterly priorities, which EOS calls rocks, and your issues list. When you fill out a Vision Traction Organizer, what you're really doing is you're connecting the big why with the practical how. It takes these abstract ideas and makes them concrete and actionable. Let me give you a personal example. When we went through this exercise at our company, it helped us crystallize what really makes us unique. There are a lot of CPA firms out there that do bookkeeping, tax, and advisory. That's nothing new. But as we walked through the VTO, we realized that what sets us apart is the way we bring those three things together, specifically for managed service providers that are scaling past $1 million in revenue. That integration, seeing tax not just as compliance, but as strategy, and combining it with financial reporting and forward-looking advisory, that's one of our three uniques. And naming it that way gave us a sharper focus in our marketing, in how we hire, and in how we deliver value to our clients. Another thing the VTO does is it gives your whole team alignment. It's one thing for the founder or leadership to know the direction, but when everyone has access to the same clear plan, people can see how their day-to-day work connects to the bigger picture. It simplifies communication. You don't have to re-explain your goals every time. Now you can just point back to the VTO. Now I'll admit, for me as the visionary, thinking about where we'll be in 1 year, 3 years, and 10 years is easy and it's fun. I love doing that kind of long-term dreaming. But for a lot of people, that's not natural. It can be hard, even draining, to think that far ahead. And that's okay. That's part of why the process is so valuable. It stretches the team and gets people contributing their perspectives. The best VTOs aren't one person's vision. They're a shared picture your leadership team builds together. So if you're new to EOS, the Vision Traction Organizer is where you want to start. It's not just about writing down some lofty goals. It's about creating a clear, simple roadmap that connects who you are with where you're going and how you're going to get there. There is a free PDF on the EOS website you can print out and fill out for your MSP. Actually writing these things down is part of what makes them powerful. Once you have that in place, the next step is making sure you come back to it regularly, which brings us to the next part of EOS we'll cover in the next video, quarterly retreats.